to another episode of Exvius Updates, the show that brings you all of the hottest information for your favorite application, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global, available to you guys on iOS, Android, as well as Amazon devices. I am your devilish host, Shaly, and we are here with our always special guest.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Shrug of Unit&Vision Card.
He evolved, yeah.
So I'm producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global version.
And hello everyone, I'm back, I'm Alex, and welcome back once again to Exvius Updates, where you get to witness Shaly and I's progressive, English skill degeneration. So
It's so true, it's so true.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Yes, but of course, this year has hit us hard with a lot of unexpected things, including the pandemic, and we've been not coming to the studio for a while, but today we are here. We are taking precautions. There is a barrier that keeps us separated, and Alex's head is floating around somewhere in the studio. He's also here with us. We're keeping, distance, trying to get you guys your information, but also staying safe. And we hope that you guys are also safe and all in good health. So, sending best wishes always and forever. But 2020 has kept going. We're already in October.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So that's right, October.
Mm-hmm.
And that means Halloween.
Yes!
Yay!
Favorite holiday is here.
Yeah, as every year, we will have a Halloween event ready for FFBE.
Yes, which is so very exciting for me, especially because I'm always looking forward to see what new units, what new concepts we're bringing to the table this time around. So what do we have for 2020?
Yeah, this time, you'll be surprised for sure. So, okay, let's move on to the update information.
Okay, so right before we get into all the exciting new details about the event and the units, I'd just like to take a moment to appreciate Shaly's amazing makeup.
Oh, thank
Look
you.
at that. I mean, isn't that
I worked
amazing?
really hard on it. It took me hours.
Yeah, I bet it did. But yeah, we got a whole host of new event and unit information, so please take it away.
Yeah, so this time around, of course, we are going to bring you a brand new global original Halloween unit, but as it turns out, this year is not just going to be any old global original, because this time around, not only is the unit going to be a Neo-Visions unit, but it also has a CG limit burst. Let's take a look at it right now.
You shall regret this.
Wow!
Absolutely beautiful.
She looks dangerous, man.
Yeah, so this is our new global original Neo-Vision unit, Ibarra, for Halloween. Alex, what did you think of that CG limit burst?
I thought it looked just awesome, and I got a bit scared just looking at it, but I really want to get my hands on Ibarra, man.
Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful, but she's also deadly because she is an Oni, a Japanese demon. So, don't take her beauty as a sign of weakness. If anything, it's a sign of strength. We love our beautiful, powerful ladies in FFBE. We have Starlight Elena, and now we have Ibarra. Maybe a little bit of competition. I don't know. You be the judge. That's up to you. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more about Ibarra. She is the star of the show this time around, and Ibarra is an Oni, a Japanese demon, as I mentioned earlier, and she kind of just lives in a tree. So her essence lives inside a tree, and she's been in that tree for many, many centuries, and eventually people kind of started visiting the tree and praying to the tree, to the point where Ibarra just had this curiosity about humans, just just swelling inside of her, kind of why did these people come to me? Why do they have these worries? Why are they praying for this? Why are they wishing for that? And she just kind of grew very fond of humans and their nature. And so her essence turned more from an Oni to like a guardian spirit. And so now she uses her powers, her incredible powers, to help those who ask for her aid, which is a very interesting story. You know, a demon turned good, basically. It doesn't happen very often, I don't think. So yeah, so that's Ibarra there for you. Now for some unique details for you. Of course, you want to know exactly how she works. She is going to be a true double hand lightning elemental magic attacker. When she brave shifts, she's going to be a true dual wield dark magic elemental attacker. She's going to specialize in both true double hand and true dual wield and both lightning and dark element. She can also imperil these elements, so you know, before you do the damage, you imperil, maximize the damage output for those two elements, which is great. And her brave shift is actually available from turn 1. So that means that if you're going into a fight knowing that you're going to have to deal dark damage, you can go ahead and brave shift her right away into her dark mode. But you do have to take into account that the cooldown for that brave shift is 5 turns long. So if you go in for the brave shift, you can't just like get out of it, you know, instantaneously. You have to really plan it out and make sure that that's what you need to be using for the next 5 turns or so. Okay? So she is going to also be dealing a lot of damage against humans and fairies because, you know, she's a demon, so that makes sense. And she's just going to be an overall powerhouse of magic. So let's take a look at her Trustmaster here. Mystical Aura, this is an equipable ability that is not stackable. It's going to boost magic by 60% and restore MP every turn, so that's very nice there. Now her for Super Trustmaster, Demonic Scroll, which is one of the scrolls that were shown in her CG Limit Burst movie. You know, she gets surrounded by them. God knows what's written on there. You know, if it's a curse or a hex, then, you know, you're screwed. You better run for the hills. But this is going to be, interestingly enough, a throwing weapon, and it's going to have a magic of 180. And it's not every day that we see a throwing weapon with that much magic on it, so it's very interesting that Ibarra has this as her Super Trustmaster, which also has a passive ability called Demonic Scroll, and it's going to boost equipment magic when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. So this is going to benefit her in her Brave Shift form for true dual wield, okay? All right, now moving on to her standard abilities. I'm just going to keep rolling through because we got a lot to cover. But the first one, disclaimer, before we do get into these brave abilities, we are talking about these brave abilities here at their maximum of level 5, okay? You know, you can upgrade them all the way to level 5, so this would be how they work at their maximum of level 5.
Makes sense.
Yes, so before Brave Shift, we have Sinister Storm, level 5, deal lightning and dark damage to 1 enemy and restore MP for caster, which is very nice. This is going to be in Chaos Wave Awakened family chains. She's also going to have abilities that chain with Bolting Strike, so she's going to kind of specialize in both of those 2 chain families, so keep an eye out to make sure that you're chaining her well with her partners in her party. Then our next ability here is Arashi, Arashi means storm in Japanese. And it's going to reduce lightning resistance, deal lightning magic damage that powers up with consecutive use, and deal partial and mitigated lightning damage to all enemies. So you're doing the Imperil. You are going to be using this ability over and over again to maximize the multiplier. And on top of that, you're ignoring Spirit, because this is magic damage. So lots of damage to be done here with Arashi. Now, this is also Chaos Wave Awakened. If we go to her Brave Shift abilities, she's going to be specializing in the dark element. So we have Ankoku, level 5. Ankoku means darkness in Japanese. If you guys haven't noticed already, she's Japanese. Okay?
She teaches you Japanese too, you know, just by
FFBE also teaching you about culture, you know? Like, what can this game not do is what I want to know. It gathers you together, gives you a sense of community, gets you lots of amazing friends, you know, you play it with your family, and it teaches you stuff. I mean, that's a winner in my book, right? Exactly. Okay, so Ankoku, level 5. It's going to work a lot like Arashi. It's going to reduce dark resistance. It's going to deal dark magic damage that powers up with consecutive use, and deal partial and mitigated dark magic to all enemies as well. So you got, again, the Imperil, the power up multiplier, and then of course the Ignore Spirit there for you. This is also in Chaos Wave Awakened form. And then the last ability that we're going to cover here today is her Magnus ability called Izayoi. Izayoi is, I believe, a moon goddess, if I'm not mistaken. in my Japanese folklore. You know, don't quote me on that. Just Google it. You'll find the answer first. Okay? You can only use this ability once per battle. Just once, so make sure that you use it wisely. And it's going to boost magic and magic damage against humans and fairies for caster. And then it's going to deal dark damage to one enemy, again in Chaos Wave Awakened Chain Family. So those are all her most notable abilities. Hopefully that gets you guys excited for her potential. But she does come, of course, with her own very vision card because she is a Neo Vision unit. So let's take a look at her Neo Vision card. It's called The Demon Who Learned Humanity. So, you know, deep cuts right there.
It's deep, yeah.
Deep cuts right there. And the animation for this vision card is absolutely adorable. I feel like I say this for every vision card that we have, but I can't help it because things that are chibi on top of that with like pixel, like it's just a perfect combination. It's adorable. And this vision card has a Shiba Inu in it. I have a Shiba Inu. That's my baby in the card. He made it to the game before I did. That's amazing. Okay, so the vision card description here is the story of Ibara living or dwelling within the sacred tree, what is called the sacred tree. And sorry, the vision card actually shows a lot of visitors coming to Ibara on a daily basis, just asking for her help or like praying to the sacred tree for guidance, which is what sparked that interest in her about humans and how they work and what it is that they do with their lives, right? Mm-hmm. So when somebody who finally really needs help shows up and prays to Ibara, what exactly is going to happen? We don't know. She's a demon. She's super powerful. She can do God knows what. So you'll just have to stick around and see and play the story even so that you can, you know, learn what actually happens. It's quite an interesting one, definitely. Yeah. So don't miss out on that. Yeah. But the vision card here is going to give you magic plus 35 at level 1, and if you max it out all the way to level 10, it's going to give you magic 110. Of course, these are raw stats, but you will have the vision card abilities as well that you can unlock. There's 3. They should be on screen somewhere, but the gist of it is that once you have maxed the vision card all the way out and unlocked all of the abilities, you'll get a total of true double hand magic boost of 50%, and then if you're equipping the vision card to a female unit, you get an extra magic boost of 50% on top of that as well. So that's it for Ibara. She's coming, I believe, on October 22nd, and we do have more in store for Halloween. She's not the only person that's going to be making an appearance in Halloween 2020. We have more coming for you guys from the 29th on. Maybe some old Halloween units are getting more powerful. We don't know. Tricksy stuff is happening, and I'm here for it. But look forward to it, guys.
I gotta say though, Ibara though, having been stuck in a tree for centuries, she's got some pretty awesome abilities.
I know. Like if anything, she's probably just grown stronger because of, you know, the power of wishes and prayers. No pun intended. But you know, sometimes I guess those do actually work. So please do look forward to all of these units and the ones to come after that this Halloween. Very exciting.
Okay, well that was a great, long, you know, it's kind of sounded.
Thank you.
Time to give you a break and talk about the new Halloween event that we have coming up this time, Curse of the Tree Demon. There you have it.
Spoopy.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be it's a time-limited elemental battle event that will feature Ibara with, as well, a global original story that you can enjoy. So make sure to look forward to that. You'll also be able to get your hands on some cool equipment rewards. The first being Ibara's hairpins plus. This is going to be, the stats I'm going to talk about here are going to be about the equipment at the fully upgraded point, but it's going to be an accessory that'll grant you plus 32 magic and plus 15 spirit, and it'll boost light and dark resistance by 15%. Next, you'll also get Ibara's kimono, you know, double upgradable, plus. It's going to be a robe that'll give you plus 42 magic and plus 32 spirit when fully upgraded, as well as boosting light and dark resistance again by 15%. Last but not least, you'll get Ibara's scroll, same plus, and it'll be a rod that'll grant you plus 132 magic when equipped, as well as giving you light and dark elemental as well. Now you can obtain the base version of Ibarra's exclusive equipment just by clearing the event's Pro Legendary and Elite stages, and you'll also be able to get your hands on the upgrade recipe for those items up to 2 times by clearing certain event milestones. So you'll want to make sure you get all of those good things.
For sure.
Next, on to the event summon featured items. You're going to be able to play the event, and you're going to get a chance actually to summon Gil Snapper Tower, max level King Metal Minotaur, as well as a 5% trust removal from the event summon. So that's all good stuff you want to get your hands on. And in addition to that, you'll also be able to get the straw dolls, which are going to be the crafting materials for this times event exclusive equipment, and again you'll only be able to get those here in this event. And then of course for this time's event currency we're going to have Withered Leaves, fitting into the theme very nicely. And you'll actually be able to get bonus Withered Leaves by using the bonus units, which this time are going to be the Envy Ibarra, Envy Yoshikiri, Envy Starlight, Elena, the Itachi, Morgana, and Elena. So make sure to use those units so you can get the most out of your runs through this event. Again, last but not least, we're going to have a daily bonus battle, the Curse of the Tree Demon, which is a challenge that's going to reset daily, and you'll be able to earn exchange tickets and up to 1,500, 1,500 Withered Leaves, which this is not going to be affected by the unit drop bonus when you clear the bonus challenge, but you'll be able to do it every day with this challenge. Additionally, you'll also be able to get 1,000 Withered Leaves from each King Gold Bomb, which will drop those Withered Leaves for you. And these are going to be affected by the unit drop bonus. So you want to make sure to keep that in mind when playing through this event.
All right, well, thank you so much for that wonderful explanation. I am so looking forward to this special global Halloween event. I'm very excited. Make sure that you deck out your party with all of the newest Neo-Vision global originals. We have Starlight Elena, we have Yoshikiri, we have now Ibarra to, the Holy Trinity has arrived. So make sure that you have them all in your party so you can just get the most bonus runs ever, and hopefully you enjoy what we have in store for you this Halloween.
You can enjoy it while socially distancing too, you can
yes,
play the
just
game
like we're doing. That's why Alex and I are not even looking at each other, because
this is so weird. It's like you probably get.
It's okay, but it's good to stay safe, and hopefully you guys also stay safe during this Halloween season.
This is Q&A corner.
Yay!
We are answering your questions. So, Shaly, what question do we have today?
So we have 2 questions today, and I'm excited to hear, from our players because we haven't done a Q&A in a while. So let's see what our first question here is. It is from Ben Sailors. So shout out to you, Ben Sailors. Ben Sailors asks, are we getting a way to get character shards outside of login bonuses, limited bundles, and limited shops, or pulling dupes?
Yes. So we are planning to add a way so you can get more unit fragments. We hope to communicate the schedule soon. We'll update you with the in-game news.
All right, so soon TM coming at you. Make sure that you keep an eye on the news for more details, but just know that a way is being planned. We are definitely considering this and working on it, so just hold on a little bit longer. Yeah. Now for our next question, it's more of a general question from our community, and our players are just wondering, since the release of Neo-Vision units, we've been getting kind of less and less materials to be able to fully level them up. Like we need more mini-tours, we need more pots, we need all of these things that are necessary to make our unit, completely maxed out. So can we expect more of this in the future? Yeah,
we understand about the feedbacks. And yes, a player need more enhanced materials since Neo-Vision. I will discuss the dev team about the enhancement materials. Thank you for the feedback. We already waiting for your great feedbacks.
Of course, and leave more of your questions in the comments down below in this video, and then we'll pick them up hopefully for next time. And I'm also running out of mini tours and other stuff, so I really do need more materials, please. All right, and it is time to end the show. Today went by so fast. We haven't seen each other in so long. But you know, every good thing has got to come to an end. What do we think about the exciting Halloween content to come for this year?
Yeah, so we put a lot of work on Ibarra LB. So I hope everyone get hurt. So please also enjoy the original story.
And also with all the Halloween units up to this point, we will also have new Vision Awakenings for all of them, so that's another thing to just get excited about. And not to mention, in addition to all of these new events and new units, we will also be having a Halloween campaign starting on the 22nd of October. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, yes, I would love to. We're going to have 2 special login bonuses happening during the month of October. We're going to have the spoopy special login bonus, you know, the meme that hasn't died in 2020 apparently, and the beautiful demon login bonus. And the first is going to get you 16 Sakura sweets, which are going to be a special item that you're going to be able to trade for past Halloween units as well as their prisms. So, you know, maybe you've been holding on to a Halloween unit for a long time but haven't been able to evolve them to 7-star. This might be your chance to get that prism. Now, I don't know the full list of the units and prisms available, so do please keep an eye in the in-game news for further details about this login bonus. And then the second one is the beautiful demon login bonus, which is based on Ibarra, of course, our beautiful demons. You can get up to 30 Ibarra fragments from the login bonus, 400 lapis, and a transcension pearl when you log in from the 22nd to the 28th of October.
Thank you so much. That sounds awesome. And yes, once again, with all these holidays and Halloween, there's no better time to continue your adventure on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius and also to get new players, you know, friends, family, everyone to join in on the fun.
Yes.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed the Halloween event. Happy Halloween, everyone!
Yes,
Happy
we'll see you on the
Halloween.
next one, guys. Happy Halloween! Trick
Bye.
or treat!
Bye.